Hello everyone, these two controllers right here have capacitive sticks. And this new technology has a big advantage over TMR and Hall effect sensors. First, the resolution is much higher. Capacitive sensors can reach around 3000 steps. That's almost 3 times the value of TMR. And probably the best thing about capacitive sensors is that they won't get magnetic interference. But what is behind this technology? Is it really durable as Hall effect and TMR? Or will it get drift over time like potentiometer sticks? So in today's video, I'm gonna disassemble one of these modules to see what's inside and how they really work. Unfortunately, we won't be able to test these modules on other controllers, because the capacitive sensors has one extra connection that the Hall effect sensors doesn't. And here's what's inside. At first glance, this seems exactly like a potentiometer module. But when taking a look at the motherboard, we see that it doesn't have the carbon pads of potentiometer sticks. Instead, it has these tiny metal pads. And there's no sign of friction on these pads too. The pads definitely connect to the metal piece here, and these metal pieces are actually hollow in the middle. When we move the stick around, we can see a small plastic plate that moves in between the metal parts. But plastic isn't actually conductive, so there's no electricity flowing between the two parts. What is actually happening here, and how can it detect the position of the stick? Turns out that this sensors uses the principle of pole plate capacitance. When you move the stick around, the plastic piece changes the capacitance between two metal plates. And then a chip on a motherboard reads that data and translates that in the stick position. Here's a small video demonstrating how it works.
Our normal parallel plate just has air in the middle. Our dielectric is air. So for this, I'll use two materials that have higher dielectric constants than air, glass and acrylic. We'll start with glass. We notice that as epsilon increases, V must decrease. And when epsilon goes back down, V can rise again. And with a different material, once again V drops. And V rises.
So in the end, I can definitely say that these sticks are reliable and durable, as there is no physical connection between the moving parts. There's nothing to wear down, and it should be resistant to stick drift as well. Being resistant to magnetic interference is also a bonus. Especially with controllers with the asymmetric layout, the magnets for the left trigger, which usually uses Hall effect sensors, won't interfere with the analog sticks. Capacitive sensors are definitely the technology of the next generation. Let's hope more controllers starts using those sensors in the long run. And that's it for today's video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.